Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here on my YouTube channel. Today we are back with another league race. This time we are here in WOR Tier 1, the first race of the season here at Austria. Obviously, as it's my home track, I want to do as good as possible, and we are here already on my first let's say final lap of Q1, as the first lap wasn't good enough. That meant that we had to go out again, and yeah, now we are here already in the second sector, pretty good first sector, which should us allow to try to chill in the second and third sector, even though I still try to obviously push quite a lot just to make sure that we are safe, as we got a purple middle sector. And yeah, now we come around the final two corners, everything just nice and tidy. Didn't risk anything there, didn't want to invalidate, as we can get through the line now in P4. So this was easily enough, as you can see in P5 in the end. So yeah, this was pretty good Q1. Actually, Jano out in Q1 with P16. I guess he just didn't practice at all, or just barely practice anything. But yeah, we now go on to our second into Q1, onto our second run, this time with fresh tires, as we've done our first run on used ones. But yeah, we get a good turn 3 here, also finished the first sector with purple. So yeah, already a good start into this lap, as we now get into turn 4. Nice flick there, and good traction as well. And yeah, by the way guys, please make sure to like and subscribe this video if you want to see more league racing videos coming up. There's a lot of league races going on right now, so yeah. So we're now finishing this close to finishing this lap with 2 purple sectors, as we come across the final 2 corners here in this lap. Good hit the apexes, and should be enough to get us into Q3. As you will see in a second, it was enough for P8. So yeah, very happy to have managed to save one set for Q3, so we can now go out 2 times in Q3, as our first run was enough for P3 at the moment. But we obviously want to improve and want to try to get that pole position, as Nico is right now in P1. We now get a good first sector, but yeah, we need to make sure to also improve the second and third sector. And now we can see turn 3 wasn't ideal. We're barely up on our lap time, as Leoland and Isvan Puki both improve themselves. So now we get a good turn 4, but still not 100% how I wanted it to be. Missed the apex here a little bit, get a little bit wide, a decent split, but we still need to make sure to push in that final sector now to hopefully get that pole position. Good apex here, touch the curb maybe a little bit too much, and here I kind of could have cut the corner more, but in the end it's only enough for P5. And yeah, not 100% satisfied, but I think it's still a good position to start from going into the race. So yeah, now we are here at the start. We're starting on a medium tire compound, Tamashkal on our right. We get a good start here and manage to already close the gap to Nico ahead of us. Now in turn 4 we get kind of pushed wide by Tamash, or not really, we just kind of understeered there. And now we need to make sure to stay ahead of Shanaka, as this will be crucial for the next for the first lap in general, as we break super late here down the inside of Tamashkal, and we get the move done. Very important, as we are now you can see Nico and Leoland diving into each other here into this corner, not diving but defending. So yeah, Leo is still in P2, but at this point we could already see that Isvan is pushing a lot, and that was just an indicator that they are gonna do the 2-stop strategy, as the 2-stop strategy can definitely work as well at this track. So we just need to make sure to save our tires as good as possible and just be smooth on the throttle every single time. to get that one-stop strategy done. So yeah, we can see Shanaka Clay also wanting to go for move there, but now we already skipped to lap 10 as nothing really happened in the meantime. As we now can see, Istvan Pukki and Nico Longe both go into the pits for the hard tire compound. They will have to pit once more at around lap 22, and we are now just staying behind Liu, still trying to save the tires to be able to overtake him at some point in this stint. As we now can see, Tamas Gal and Joris Trozen both try to undercut us, and we are gonna stay out for one more lap for the tire advantage. As we now are very close to Liu, it was crucial to get ahead of him. As you can see on the top left, Tamas Gal with a 10-second time penalty, so that's very good for us. As we now use our DRS to get ahead of Liu. We try to obviously not lose too much time, not to get undercutted by too much, as we brake quite late, but we still managed to stop the car there in time, as I wanted Liu to not attack me there, as we will just lose even more time. But he tries to go down the inside there, or maybe had wanted to try and take a look, but we covered off the inside, and now we are trying to push as much as possible with like close to 80% tire wear in the final corners here of this stint, to not get undercut by all the people behind. So now we also can see on the top left, Nico and Istvan only 8 seconds behind us, so they already did a very good job at gaining back the lap times, or the time in general, to us. So now we have to make sure not to obviously speed in the pit lane. And now we will see in a few seconds where we get out on track. So obviously important to get a good pit stop here, but everything worked well. And now we can see on the minimap that Leo, that Tamas and all of the other guys are already approaching turn 1. But we obviously try to get a good exit here, not cross the line on the exit, but we get overtaken by Reese Linton, and now Joris Trozen has the slipstream, and obviously we have the cold tires at this point, so it will be super difficult to stay ahead of him. But I'm trying my best, a little bit of a squeeze there, but everything still close to in the rules, I would say. As we now can see, we're still struggling with our tires. Joris tries to go around the outside here in turn 4, but we kind of push him a little bit wide again, but we get the move. We managed to stay ahead, and now this was very good for our race, as we were able to get our tires up to temperature now and just safe behind Reese for the next couple of laps. As we now go to lap 26, nothing really happened. We had very good tire where we were able to save quite a lot more than the guys around us. As we can see, Nico dives now down the inside on Joris. They already caught up from the second pit stop again. So now we will have to try to take a look at Reese here down the inside and overtake him as we brake late, but we can't stick our nose in there. And now we're trying to go around the outside, but obviously that would make basically 0 sense here at this point. And we were just trying to make sure to not lose the position to Nico too early, or lose the DRS to Reese, but that would not happen, as our tires were in very good shape at this point of the race. And obviously it's also crucial at this point to have that extra, I would say 30-40% ERS to be able to defend if needed. But you guys will see in a second that we want to attack, we want to be ahead of Reese when Nico overtakes us, as Tamas doesn't really matter at this point, as he has the 10-second time penalty anyway. And now we can see Reese kind of defends, and we try to go down into there, and Nico as well, and that makes Reese go wide. We push him off the track a little bit,
let him go.
And at this point I just thought I'd let Nico go, because there was no need to defend against him with like 8 lap fresher tires from his side, as Istvan also already got past Reese there. And now it will just be a matter of time until Nico reaches Tamas Gal in P1, and we obviously still want to try to get ahead of Tamas, and maybe even stick with Nico and Istvan, even though it will be difficult to overtake them, but maybe they get penalty, as it's very easy to get 3-second time penalty here on this track with these track limits. So now we are going into turn 1, trying to get a good exit, but Istvan is very close to us, and he's using obviously as well his ERS, but I think he was saving on this straight. As Tamasgal is defending the inside, we also defend the inside to make sure to get a good exit here and not get overtaken by Istvan immediately. But now we can see Istvan is right in our rear end, so he obviously tries to go for a move there down the inside, but we brake late and we kind of touch here with Tamas. Got a little bit unfortunate on that exit.
Why is he turning
and
in,
now you can see Istvan tries to go down the inside, and we just
that happens. Let's fucking go.
let them do their thing. I was kind of annoyed that they just
should be a pen for Istvan though.
crashed with each other. I mean, obviously I was kind of happy as well, as this was a free position, and Istvan as well. So Istvan got actually a 5-second time penalty for that. So it was crucial that we will stay within his 5 seconds. And this was just also my thought during the race, as he will surely get a penalty. We just need to make sure to stay with them, even though our tires are also already going to be limited for the last 7 laps, as we will have to make sure to make it and not blow up our tires. As we now approach lap 32, we can see that we kind of got gapped by Istvan and Nico, but we were able to stay within their DRS. But you will see in a second that Reese Linton and Joris Trozen both we managed to knock them out of our DRS window, which is doesn't really matter too much for our race, as they had worse tires, and I think they wouldn't have been able to attack us anyway. But obviously it's still quite nice to not have someone attacking behind. And now we can see we are in the final lap of the race. Nico and Istvan fighting ahead. Our tires are close to 80% at this stage, so I just wanted to make sure to not die in the last sector, in the last 2 sectors of this race. Joris Trozen in P4, 4.5 seconds behind us, and I actually still wanted to make sure to have that 5-second gap to him, if in case I get a penalty for the move on Reese, which in the end ended up for a 1-second time penalty on Nico, which I obviously didn't know at this point. So I didn't really, I mean, I was pushing, but I didn't really wanted to push that much to stay within his 1-second window, as I didn't know that at all. So I just wanted to have that 5-second gap to Joris, and now we get around the final corner of this race. In the end, it's gonna be P2 after the penalty of Istvan.
Let's go.
So still happy with the first race, obviously, in this season, and could have maybe gone better, but we don't know in the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully see you at the next one.